Hey guys, Connie Gaming here, and welcome back to another video. And we're going to discuss a developer's message coming from Kuro Games for version 1.2's optimization preview with a special note from developers. Now, I am 100% sure that there are going to be some other content creators, or majority of the content creators who make Wuthering Waves content gonna make a video about it. And yeah, I can already feel that this could be a competition in both platforms. But in this case, I'm just gonna have to summarize everything that I can read on this one, since this info just came out a few hours ago and I managed to get into it. So I'm gonna give my overall thoughts at the end of it once we discuss all the preview for version 1.2 and some improvements that they added in the game. So without further ado, let's get into the details. And before we continue, I'm currently on a campaign to reach 5,000 subscribers, and according to the analytics, above 80% of you who are watching this video aren't subscribed. So if you're one of the viewers within this kind of percentage, it might be a good time for you to subscribe and also hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future uploads and also future live streams, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, let's get back into the main discussion. So the first preview is the new custom lock-on feature, in which at version 1.1, they've made several quality of life changes including to the lock-on system, and we also encountered that same issue during its official launch, where we ever lock onto the enemy and then we killed it, it will instantly lock onto an enemy that is far away from our view. Or in some cases, when you fight a boss, there are some chances that it might break off if the boss is outside of your perspective. You know, whenever you do boss fights like the Morning Ikes or the bird stuff. So in version 1.2, you can now have the option to either choose the following. Either you could go with the movement directions lock on priority, camera directions priority, or a distance priority, which is pretty convenient both on PC and also on mobile players. So we're gonna have to take a look on that one once the version 1.2 comes out. So the second one they added on for the version 1.2 of Wuthering Waves is a new utility called Hover Droid Shooter, which took inspiration from Nier Automata. In this scenario, once you got this utility tool and you spawn it, you have to do is to shoot or hold the basic attack button to any enemies airborne, and which is quite convenient if you ever encountered hover target, like when you do explorations and once you interact with it, you have to shoot targets moving around in the air. So this is way more convenient, as I mentioned earlier, rather than, you know, go to the menu, swap your characters to pistols and such like that in order for you to get the chest that you wanted to get. And apparently there is a recent patch happening on Wuthering Waves in which it had some adjustments and also to fix some performance issues specifically for mobile, and that also includes for Apple devices. But apparently I haven't updated the game on mobile yet because I have other games on my phone. Okay, I have Honor of Kings, Aether Gazer, Guardian Tales, and so on. So I'm gonna take a look on that one for later, and I'm gonna make a video about that very soon after this. And I would say this is another great move from Kuro Games. They really did a good job on that one. So the third thing they added here is a store access wave plate, which is similarly the same from Honkai Star Rail and also in Genshin Impact. So to put it in simple terms, your wave plate will continuously regenerate and store it somewhere else, and once you use the 240 remaining wave plate you have in your account, then you can use the excess as an additional, and rather than use the casket or something like that. I don't know. I forgot the term where you have to use the golden one. I think it's golden wave plate, but whatever that case that is, this is actually quite helpful for those who wanted to get as much materials for echo leveling or character leveling. I'm saying this for weapon leveling as well, but yeah. But again, you don't need to grind as much as possible, okay? They give you an option to continue your grinding, or, you know, do a bit of doing a bit of daily. So it all comes down to how you play the game. That's pretty much it. They understand the player base too, and they don't want to force you to play the game every single day and so on. Next one is a Resonator showcase feature that will be added on version 1.2. And apparently this really piques my interest because you can actually get a first look of Zezi and also her convene animation once you got her to 50/50 or guaranteed. And you can put other characters as well in your profile. You can either add Colcharo, Jinse, Zezi, Shangli Yao, Changli, or any resonators that you wanted to showcase, which it took inspiration from Reverse 1999, but in this case they decided to, you know what, to make it even more better and more immersive, we're gonna add a convenient animation on this one. And I would say this is a small improvement to the game. I mean, it's just for pure aesthetics and also for a little bit of the showcase and also a little bit of flexing. Well, not unless if you're free to play, that is. If you're a whale, then that's a different topic. And good news everyone, we can now actually play the game at 120 FPS, but only in PC version. But apparently the 120 FPS option was already shown during its second closed beta, but after its official release we only get to play around 60 frames per second, so we don't know the reason why they haven't added that in the game. But luckily, they made a promise and it already happened, and this is a small improvement from them, which is actually good. Number 6 is new rewards and also some changes to the Depths of Elusive Realm, which will be arriving on 1.1, and also a new upcoming event for War version 1.2 that has something to do, spoiler alert, it has something to do with the backroom themes. And they're gonna add items that will be available as a convenient event for the second half of each version of release. So to put it in simple terms, every update on the second half, they're gonna give out free summons once you've done the Elusive Realm event. Now on the 7th one is more activity points on your daily quest, which is in this specific reward on version 1.2, spend 180 wave plates. The increments will be increased from 20 to plus 60. So it'll be a lot faster for you to do daily grinding. So you can do grind for 5 minutes after you've beat the boss, after you do the tacit fields, after you beat the weekly boss. And so in this kind of scenario, it will be a lot quicker and also way more convenient to do so rather than doing the other activity points that were requested on this daily quest. And now we get to the best part. And I got to read this very clear to you guys. And yeah, except this word, cooming. And version 1.2 and the turquoise moonglow is Kumi. Okay, just a small error. Okay, just a small error. Okay, this is fine. Okay, it's becoming normal, I guess, for Kuru games. In this update, we'll introduce the Moon Chasing Festival event and dedicate ourselves to address any issues that have impacted your experience so far. We're well aware that many aspects of Wuthering Waves still have room for improvement, and we're committed to listening to your feedback to continually optimize and enhance the game. Together, we aim to create a better Solaris 3 and offer you more thrilling adventures. We are also excited to announce that everyone will receive the 5-star Resonator Changli Yao for free. During the second half of version 1.2, everyone, it has been confirmed. All the rumors speculating that this character is free to redeem, it is official, guys. It is official. Changli Yao is now free once version 1.2 comes out on its second half during its special event. And look at that. Wow. Another big W from Kuru Games. Another big W from Kuru Games. And whatever you say about the revenue stuff, they don't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. As long as they survive, as long as they keep providing content, as long as they remain transparency, in that way, they make the game better. That's pretty much it. It has nothing to do with monetization or whatsoever. They don't care so much about the amount of money they earned, because they care much more about the content, the product, the community, and so on. That's pretty much it. It has nothing to do with monetization. Now, you can complain whatever you want, okay? Because I said it multiple times, we do not care about the revenue. We care more about the product and also the transparency between the developers and the community. This is why this game keeps improving, regardless of the issues that this game have encountered ever since official launch. I mean, so far, we're currently on version 1.1, but apparently on version 1.2, they just took it another level when it comes to optimizing their game on both on PC and also on mobile. They added several quality of life improvements during version 1.1, and right now, even though it's just a small improvement, but at the very least it can be more convenient for both PC and mobile players. And not only that, they added more utilities, more info about some events that'll be coming for version 1.2, and also a little bit of aesthetic for your profile and stuff. And also, let's not forget about the best info we got in this developer message, and that will be free Changli Yao on the second half of version 1.2. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I mean, I already seen on how his animation works, his combat, and also a little bit of kit speculations. And yeah, I did make a theory a couple of weeks ago that he is a guns user, if confirmed to be a gun user, but turns out he's a gauntlet user, which is ouch. Yeah, I'll take the full blow on that one. But what about you guys? What will be your overall thoughts in regards to the version 1.2 optimization preview with a special reward coming from developers of Wuthering Waves? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'd love to have a discussion with you. That is all. Thank you all so much guys for watching. Take care and stay safe as always. Goodbye.